From our top 5 iconic characters, Lou, we know Pokemon is very popular. It's the best-selling franchise, multimedia franchises, with its card game and video games and the anime. And through recently, a lot of Pokemon cards have actually gone up in price, which is crazy. It's actually insane. Like, people are reselling boxes that are normally £90 for like 500, which is mad. So I thought today we might as well do the top 5 interesting facts about the Pokemon franchise.
So I've seen that recently, that they've been going up in trade value, and it's crazy.
Yeah,
so there's a resurgence of the fascination of the Pokemon franchise. It happens. I feel that happens every year, doesn't it? Where there's something that just gets picked up and then Pokemon's back in the mainstream again. So I'm intrigued to see what facts you lay down for me, Dill. And like all previous facts videos, I will be rating your fantastic, well-researched facts.
I've got some great ones here, to be honest.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I think this is my best one, I think.
Your best one? Let's go.
This is my best one. Fact number 1 is that Saudi Arabia banned Pokemon in 2001.
They banned it outright, just completely banned it.
They were just like, no Pokemon.
Why?
They did this because, in their case, they think that Pokemon has symbols used for gambling and it violates the Muslim faith. And that Pokemon follows evolution, and obviously that's rejecting Islam and the Quran.
That is a sticking point, ain't it? Where a big part of Pokemon is evolving your Pokemons.
So Saudi Arabia's like, we're not having any of this, so I'm going to ban it.
Is it still banned today then?
Yeah, it's still banned today. They had a talk about it because of Pokemon Go. Yeah. Because that's obviously so popular.
Yeah.
They're still just like, no, there's still gambling elements to it. So we're just going to ban it still.
Well, next time, if you ever go on a flight to Saudi Arabia, I'm just going to sneak a pack of Pokemon cards in your bag.
What, so I can get arrested?
Yeah,
labelled. You're such a nice friend.
Labelled for resale.
I'm just going to have a cuddly Pikachu toy and they're just going to be like, what are you doing? And you just throw me in jail.
Can you imagine if they just take that away from you? Like, no toy for you to cuddle.
Yeah,
honestly, no Pikachu. That's absolutely crazy. At the same time, it does not surprise me that country, like Saudi Arabia, has had some ban on Pokemon. I'm not even surprised.
Yeah, they're a very strict country.
Very strict country. So basically, Dill, if anyone comes up to me and say they want to start a Pokemon business in Saudi Arabia, I should be cautious.
Yeah. Yeah,
right.
You'll literally just be a murderer.
I'll just be a murderer.
To a murderer if you start a Pokemon business.
I'll be thrown into a jail of murderers and rapists. That's it. I actually never knew that. I mean, I'm not surprised that someone like Saudi Arabia has banned Pokemon cards for gambling and evolution and stuff like that. That's a pretty interesting that there are countries out there that have no tolerance for Pokemon. I think that's a good start, Dill. I'm going to give you a solid 7 to start off.
7, yes.
Onwards and upwards.
Yeah, exactly. Consistency. Fact number 2. The South Pacific island of Niue prints their own currency. So they decided to make their $1 coin into a Pokemon coin.
No way.
Yeah. And it's interesting because like Japan hasn't even done this either.
And that's right on their street. You think Japan would do that?
Yeah. But Niue was ahead of the game and they printed coins with Pikachu, Squirtle, Venusaur. Pretty sick.
And genuine currency. So if I wanted just a bar of Snickers or something, I can just pay with my Pikachu pounds. Yeah, well, they're out of circulation now. They printed in 2001, but I think they'll be about. Dill, are these Pokemon facts for 2001? Was it Saudi Arabia one banned in 2001?
Yeah, it was. It was.
Your next fact is about. Did you find some page about Pokemon facts and it had like dated published in 2001?
No. Well, obviously Niue was in a different, they were celebrating Pokemon and Saudi Arabia was just like, no.
yeah, yang there, honestly. Yeah. That's pretty cool that they had a currency that you had these Pokemon icons on your pound coins.
I want a Pokemon coin. That would be sick to pay with like a Pikachu.
Should we just do our own currency deal and then just see if we printed out some pound coins or something with Pikachu on it? Yeah, we'll just get rid of Queen Elizabeth and we'll put the side of Pikachu's face on it. And then we'll just see if anyone would accept our pound coin.
Oh, they definitely would. Yeah, 100%.
Worst case scenario, we get thrown into jail as well for fraud.
People are bored of Lizzie. We've seen her face all the time.
Yeah, I mean, get over
Pikachu.
yourself.
Yeah.
We know who you are. Let's have a bit of Pikachu on the Pound Toys instead. That's bad. I'm surprised Japan hasn't done anything currency-wise. They must have. They must have had some celebratory currency with a Pikachu on. They probably will do something for the Olympics or something.
Yeah, they probably
think
will,
they would. And I'd love if they did. That'd be so funny.
That'd be sick.
I mean, that's, again, another interesting fact on that one. It's just that I still think that's a 7. It's a 7.
It's a 7. It's not up there yet.
It's not up there yet. It's a steady progression. Like you said, consistency.
Okay. Yeah, consistency. That's fine. That's fine. If I drop now, then it will be the end of the game.
It'll be the end of the game. Yeah. There's no point watching this rest of the video if you get sick in the next fact. Just click off.
Fact number 3, guys. The rarest Pokemon card is called the number 1 trainer.
The number 1 trainer?
Yeah, the number 1 trainer. I mean, it sounds cool, and I'll give you some insight of why this is the rarest card.
Go for it. I'm intrigued.
So, the number 1 trainer was a holographic promotional card. It was rewarded to the finalists of the Super Battle tournament that was held in Tokyo in 1999. Now, to earn a place in the competition's final, it was in a secret location, so only people invited to these tournaments knew about the location.
Right.
And the prize was a number 1 trainer card. So there was only 7 tournaments in total. So there's only 7 of these cards.
That's pretty cool. So 7 in the whole world printed on that occasion. There's only 7.
Yeah, there's only 7 because there's only 7 tournaments.
Have they been resold at all, do you know?
Yeah, there was one card that got sold in July, and it sold for $90,000.
$90,000.
Which I didn't think was that much.
That is a lot of money for a trainer card. For a card in general.
But there's only 7 of these cards. A Charizard, I'm pretty sure Logic paid $250,000 for a Charizard.
Yeah, but is that because he was just stupid with his money, or was it actually genuinely worth $250,000?
I mean, I think at the time it was around $200. Yeah, it was around 200,000 anyway.
That's mad. I'm not gonna lie, I don't understand the idea of paying that much money for a card.
It's nostalgia, Lou. It's a collector's item.
My nostalgia and childhood is not worth 90 grand.
Well, you're not a rapper, are you, Lou? So you can't afford it.
That's true. But that's mad. It's good marketing. You do all these cards, you might as well just start printing out some limited editions and to make it the rarest card. Is that even a good card though, trainer? I'm not well versed in my Pokemon cards. Is the number 1 trainer or whatever, is that a good card?
No, well, it's not good in the sense of the card game because it's only a promotional card. It's a reward. But that's why I think it's more prolific because you're getting a reward card. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay. Maybe that's why it's not worth as much.
Yeah, I know, but I would rather have the number 1 trainer. I would just flex that all the time.
One day we'll buy one. We'll buy it for you, Dill.
No, because then I didn't earn it. I just bought it. It doesn't count, Lou. I need to be.
Yeah, but I don't think you're ever gonna earn it because you can't earn it anymore.
Go back
You've
in
just
time.
said there's only 7 of them.
I'll find a way.
Oh my god! Trust you to get given the technology of time machine and time travel to go back to get a number 1 Pokemon card from a Japanese event.
I won't do anything that drastic. I'll just take a Pokemon card.
Oh, it's the butterfly effect, Dill. You take away that, you go back in time and steal that Pokemon card. 10 years later, World War 3 starts.
Wow, is that the snowball effect? Okay.
Yeah, it's the butterfly effect. It was genuinely serious. Don't mess with time. That's a pretty cool fact though for a Pokemon card's rarity, yada yada. It's pretty cool. I like it. I think it's a little bit cooler than the previous 2, so I will give that a 7.5. You're making small improvements. Small baby steps to the elusive 10.
Baby steps. Fact number 4. There's a protein called Pikachurin, which is obviously named after Pikachu.
No.
Yes. So there's a retinal protein named after a Pokemon, Lou. How do you feel about that?
A what?
A retinal protein. Come on.
A retinal
do you not
protein.
Know your biology?
And what was it called, Dill?
Pikachurin.
I'm going to keep making you say it until you mess it up again.
No. How dare you? Don't do that.
Why? Who?
So,
when? Why? Who? What? When? Where? Why, Dill?
So, in 2008, Japanese scientists found this retinal protein and it had some electric properties. And they discovered it in a mouse. So in the Pokédex, Pikachu is named the mouse Pokemon, and because it has some electric properties,
right?
Why not name it after Pikachu? It just makes sense, no?
That's absolutely crazy.
I'll tell you what it does though. Shall I tell you what it does?
Yeah, tell us, enlighten us.
I'll give you some insight.
Give us some insight.
So Pikachu converts what we see as electrical energy, so the brain understands. So basically it's that connection to our eyes and our brain to understand what we are seeing.
Right.
And because it's fast, like electricity, they gave it that name.
Wow. You gave me a flashback to uni where I would just keep saying yeah and right and not really pay attention to what the science is saying.
It's not my fault you're stupid, are you? you swine.
Professor Dylan on the case. Honestly, that is genuinely interesting. I'm playing with your Dill. That's interesting. That is interesting. It's crazy that they discovered this and thought, wait, just for letting it clear, they reach
you
out
weren't
to
listening.
the.
Oh my goodness.
This is like being back in lectures all over again. Did they discover it and then Pokemon reached out to them, or did they just decide on the spot or whatever? Whether call this Pikachu, whatever.
Yeah, they decided it on the spot because they first discovered it in a mouse because they were always experimenting with mice.
Right. Okay.
Pikachu is a mouse Pokemon in the Pokédex. It's got lightning abilities.
Yeah, I see how it all ties in. It's crazy. I mean, that just sums up Japan to a T, ain't it? They've done a scientific study and research and discovery, and they instantly fall back on how to tie it with Pokemon.
Yeah, it's true, to be fair.
It's funny. It is funny. Their obsession with Pokemon is just crazy, but it is funny. That's actually pretty interesting. And you've somehow brought education to this video.
Yeah.
Not some crazy facts about someone playing Pokemon for 135 hours straight or something. You've enlightened us, and for that, Dill, I am going to reward you with your enlightenment of actual knowledge and research. I will give that an 8.5.
An 8.5? That deserves a 9, I think.
It doesn't matter what
you're
you
too
think
stupid to understand. That's what it is.
I don't do maths well. I can't even remember the science behind it. I forgot.
See, of course you can't.
Me dum-dum.
I need a new co-host. Alright. Fact number 5. In 1997, a Pokemon episode called Deno Shishi Porygon aired that resulted in 635 Japanese children having epileptic seizures, Lou. See, I knew. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it.
I'm not. No, this is bullshit.
Why?
I'm not laughing at the fact that kids had epileptic seizures. You predetermined that for people. He told me that I was going to laugh at this fact, and now that you told me, I've just found it pretty funny. Sorry. Why did this happen, Dill? Why did this happen?
Well, the episode had loads of like strobe lighting effects, which obviously caused people to have epileptic seizures.
Did they not have like a little warning at the start of it?
Oh, but this is in 1997, so I don't think so.
Warning, strobe lighting effects.
Yeah, I'm guessing they didn't have that warning. In the show, a lot of people complained about having dizziness, blurred vision and headaches. And a lot of people went to the hospital about it. And because of this wasn't aired worldwide. It was only aired in Japan. Has it been aired
since?
No, it hasn't been aired since.
That's crazy now though. Surely you can air it now.
I think the problem is that because it's going to be shown to kids, even if there's a strobe warning effect, kids aren't going to listen to that.
Oh, was it that heavy then? Right,
yeah. It was. I mean, if 635 children watched it and they had to go to the hospital, it must have been very bad.
Yeah, it must have been very bad.
This guy is just laughing.
Kids going to a hospital
over Pokemon.
Pokemon, they've been betrayed by Pokemon. Something they love.
Yeah. Imagine
that's
that.
peak.
Probably wearing your Pokemon costume, you've got a Pikachu hat on.
Is this an insight into your childhood, Dill? When Pokemon came on, you just
how Pokemon hurt me. I actually have a tragic story. This is quite fun. You'll laugh at this.
Go for it.
I went to Alton Tower. Yeah, I went to Alton Towers when I was about 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
My mum bought me a Pikachu balloon. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I had it for literally 5 seconds. The guy was still like 30 centimetres away from us. I let go of it and I cried. I just remember looking at it. I was just like, it's not coming down. It's not coming
It's
down.
not coming down. You're like that annoying kid from the old Spider-Man games.
Oh yeah, my balloon.
My balloon. My Pokemon balloon. Oh my god. I mean, I don't know how to rate this fact. I'm hearing children going to hospitals, some traumatic childhood event that happened in your life, Dill. I tell you, I can just imagine you with the Pokemon face paint on and everything. The Pikachu face paint or something. I'd give that a 9. I think that's a pretty cool fact.
Okay.
That's it's a pretty. I mean, it probably gets to 9 because you told me something about your childhood that brought misery to you, which I will now use in the future. So I think that's what bumps it to a 9.
Well, you're just going to bring it back to me. Remember that balloon? It's probably in like Venus now or something, just floating.
NASA's going to discover it late into like 10 million years' time and find your balloon, Dill.